we are going to discuss the assignments. So there are assignment number one, there are 10 women and 15 men in the class of BSIT 2P. In how many ways a man and a woman can be selected? So pag nakita mo yan, di ba remember, counting lang tayo, technique of counting. So yan, solution. So, number of ways in which a man and a woman can be selected. So, total number of ways. So we have 10 women and 15 men. So 10 times 15 is 150 ways. So ganun karami. For number 2, so we have 25 buses are running between two places, P and Q. In how many ways can a person go from P to Q and return by a different bus? So makita natin dyan sa solution natin. So he can go in any of the 25 buses. So we have 25 ways. So since he cannot come back in the same bus, so di ba kunyari 25 yan, napili na niya isa. So hindi na siya pwede doon. So may natitira 24 na natitira, di ba? So 25 times 24, we have 600 ways na pwede mangyari. Oh, what about tossing a coin? So if a coin is tossed 3 times, find out the number of possible outcomes. So when a coin is tossed once, there are 2 possible outcomes, head and tail. So when a coin is tossed 3 times, the number of possible outcomes is, yan, di ba? Pag tinos mo, isa. So ang possible, di ba, dalawa, it's either head or tail. So pag tinos mo uli, another dalawa, di ba? Tapos tinos mo uli, dalawa. So 2 times 2 times 2, that is 8. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. So, di ba, pag chinek mo yun, these are the possible outcomes. Head, head, head. Head, head, tail. Head, tail, head. Head, tail, tail. Tail, head, head. Tail, head, head. Tail pala, I mean. And tail, tail, head. And then tail, tail, tail. So, these are the possible outcomes nung pagtotoss mo ng coins. An event manager has 10 patterns of chairs and 8 patterns of tables. In how many ways can he make a pair of table and a chair? So he has 10 patterns of chairs and 8 patterns of tables. So a chair can be selected in 10 ways, while a table can selected in 8 ways. So napakadali, di ba? So hence, once a chair and the table can be selected, so there are total number of ways, 10 times 8, we have 80 ways, di ba? I hope na nakukuha niyo yung technique na ginagawa. Ito. If the SCUAA has applications from 6 universities for hosting the intercollegiate basketball championship in 2020 and 2021, how many ways this ways they select the host for this championship? A, if they are not both to be held at the same university. For B, if they may both be held at the same university. So sa letter A, so the total number of ways of selection, di ba, remember, pag napili ng isa, so natira 5. O, di ba? So, we have 30 ways. Pero sa letter B, di ba? Actually, that's 36, hindi yan 35. 36, 6 times 6 is 36 ways. So, nagkamali lang ng pagsusulat. Pagta-type pala, I mean. Typo lang yan, 36 yan. Kasi nga, at the same time, pwede sila, di ba, mag-host. So, 6 na universities yun. So 6 times 6, 36 yun. So, next, there are 5 finalists in the Mr. University, Mr. NEUST 2020 pageant. In how many ways can judges choose a winner and a first runner-up? Kung 5 yan, check natin, napili ni 5. Natira sa 5 ay, pag nakuha mo na isa, sa 5, 4. So, natira. Diba? So, 20 ways. Diba? Ang dali lang. In a local election, there are 4 candidates for mayor, 5 candidates for city councilor, and 2 candidates for city attorney. In how many ways may voter mark their ballots? If the if the vote in all three are of the races. B, if they exercise their right not to vote in any or all of the races. So, the total ways, we have 4, 5, 2. So, we have 40 ways. Kasi apat yung ating, di ba? Yung mayor, 5 yung councilor, and then we have 2 attorneys. Sa B naman, so we have 5, 6, 3. Di ba? So, yan yung ways natin na not to vote in any or all of the races. Next question. So we have a television director scheduling a certain sponsor commercial for a broadcast. There are 6 slots available for commercial. In how many ways may the director schedule their commercials? So A, if the sponsor has 6 different commercials, each to be shown once. If the sponsor has 3 different commercials, each to be shown twice. If the sponsor has 2 different commercials, each to be shown 3 times. If the sponsor has 3 different commercials, the first of which is to be shown 3 times, the second 2 times, and the third once. So for A, the total number is 6 prime. So, 6, di ba? Tatandaan nyo, 6 lot. So, 6 prime, 6 factorial is 6 times 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is 720 ways, di ba? So, anim is yan, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yan. Sa B, nakita natin na, di ba? There are, sponsor has 3 different commercial to be shown twice, di ba? Ayan. So, 6 prime. So, where C, ang 6 natin doon ay, yung N natin is 6, 2, and then 4 and 2. So, pag chinek natin 6 prime, o 6 factorial, I mean, all over 2 factorial, multiply 6 minus 2 factorial. So, we have another quantity of, multiplied by quantity of 4 factorial over 2 factorial, open close factorial, 4 minus 2 factorial, I mean. So, we have 90 ways. Diba? Next, sa letter C, so 3 times natin show, ano? So, 6 factorial over 3 factorial over 6 minus 3 factorial. So, we have 20 ways. Diba? Ganun lang siya. So, for D, D yun, hindi yun B. Ay, no, ang daming maling pagtatype. So, next, so 6, C, 6, 3, multiply by C, 3 by 2. O, then, combination formula, 6 factorial over 3 factorial over 6 minus 3 factorial, and then 3 factorial over 2 factorial, and then 3 factorial, 2 factorial. Ayan. So, we have 60 ways. Ayan, di ba? I hope na naintindihan nyo, ha? Chat down nyo lang yung mga questions nyo at sasagutin natin sa later on pagkatapos ng discussion natin dito. So, how many permutation are there are letters of the word great? So, pag binili natin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we have 5. Diba? O, 5 factorial. That's 5, 3. That is 120 ways. Diba? For how many three-letter words with or without meaning can be formed out of letters of logarithm if repetition of letters is not allowed? Check natin, ha? So, there are 10 different letters. Check nga natin. Logarithms. Tama, 10. Yeah. 2, 4, 6. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, we have 10 different letters. So, hence, the three-letter words with or without meaning formed by using these letters. So, we have, pag unang pili natin, sa pag-counting natin, 10. So, natira, 9, syempre. Pag nilagay ulit, 8. Also, 10 times 9 times 8 is 720 ways. So, ganyan. Sa mathematics naman. So, check natin dito sa mathematics. So, di ba? So, pag nakita mo dyan, ilan ang vowels natin? So, we have 5. A, E, I, A. Ay, 4 only lang pala, no? Kasi nga A, E, A, I. Pero pag chinay natin yan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So, we have 11 letters. Pag chinek naman natin yung kanilang consonant, so M, T, H, M, T, C, S. So, para sa complete na mathematics, di ba? So, pag chinek natin yan, so we have M occurs twice, T occurs twice then, so yung the rest ay different letters. So, pag check natin. So, 8 factorial, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 factorial. 2 factorial kasi ito, 1, 2. And then 2 factorial, 1, 2. Actually, yung C tsaka S, 1 factorial, 1 naman kagad yun, di ba? So, there are 10,080 ways na pwede mangyari na gawin dyan. Di ba? Ayan. Of course, 2 times and the rest of the vowel are difference. So, check natin. So, 4 factorial, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. Dalawa kasi A natin, di ba? So, we have 12 ways. So, then, to required numbers of ways. So, 10,080 multiplied 12, that is 120,960 ways. Ganyan karami ang pwede natin may gawang combination. So the word statistics naman. Yan, di ba? 10 factorial. So, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, yung S natin, 1, 2, 3. Yung T natin, 1, 2, 3. Yung I natin, 1, 2. At isang A, isang C. So, ganyan yan. So, we have 50,400 ways na pwede natin gawin. Nakukuha niyo po ba? I hope naiintindihan natin ha. For the NEUST BSIT football team plays 10 games during the University Meet 2020. In how many ways can it end the season with 5 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie? Yan. Diba? So, 10 factorial over 5 factorial, 10 minus 5 factorial, and then 5 factorial, and 4 factorial, 5 minus 4 factorial. So, to check it out, so we have 1,260 ways. So, na mangyayari yan. Di ba? If 8 people eat dinner together, in how many different 3 orders chicken or steaks and 1 lobster? Di ba? Yan. Kasi 4 isa. Yung 1 kasi hindi na sinasama, isa na lang yun, di ba? So, yan. 8 factorial over 5 minus 8 minus 5. 5 factorial, 4. Quantity 5 minus 4 factorial. So, we have 280 ways. Di ba? Yan. Suppose a true or false test has 20 questions. In how many ways may a student mark the test if 7 questions are marked correctly and 13 incorrectly? And then, in how many ways may a student mark the test if 10 questions are marked correctly and 10 incorrectly? So, A, C, yan, 20 and 7. Kasi 20 questions natin, 7 ang ating kuhan. So, check it out. So, we have 20 factorial over 7 factorial over 12 minus 7 factorial. So, we have 77,520 ways. Diba? Next, for B, 20 and 10. So, 20 factorial over 10 factorial over quantity of, ulitin ko, 20 factorial over 10 factorial multiplied by quantity 20 minus 10 factorial. So, we have 184,756 ways. Dami, no? Among these, the 7 nominees for 2 vacancies of the city councilor are 3 men and 4 women. In how many ways vacancies be filled? So, with any 2 of nominees, with any 2 of the women, and then with one of the men and one of the women. So, 7 yung ating kuhan. So, we have 2. Ano, 7 factorial over 2 factorial. 7 minus 2, we have 21 ways. Di ba? Next. 4 yung women natin. Di ba? And then, 4 factorial over 2 factorial. 4 minus 2 factorial. That is 6 ways. Ayan. Yan. Yung men natin ay 3, babae natin 4, tas isang lalaki at isang babae. Di ba? So, 4 factorial over 1 factorial multiply quantity of 4 minus 1 factorial. Multiply 3 factorial and then 3 factorial multiply by 3 minus 1 factorial. So, we have 12 ways. So, yan yung ating ways. So, next, we have Mr. Jones owns 4 pairs of pants. Ayan, 4 pair of pants, 7 pair of pants, shirt, and then 3 sweaters. In how many ways? Choose 2 of pair of pants. Ayan, 3 of shirt, and 1 for the ayan, sweater. So, check it out. So, we have 630 ways. Diba? Ganyan. And 4 pairs of pants, shirt, sweater. And then 2 pair of pants, 3 of shirt, and 1 sweater. A relay team is to contain 3 men, 2 women chosen from 15 and 9 women. If in how many ways can the team be chosen? The men can be picked in 15 and 3, di ba? So we have 15 factorial over 3 factorial multiplied by 15 minus 3 factorial. So we have 455 ways. Yung babae naman or women, we have 2 and 9. So 9 factorial over 2 factorial quantity 9 minus 2 factorial. So we have 36 ways. So the total possible team, that is 4455 multiplied 36, that is 16,380 ways. So ganyan siya karami. So this will be the last of our assignment. I hope na may nasagutan kayo. Okay. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, see you ulit. Ciao!